Let's talk cornerback play.
Okay.
Charvarius Ward, Demo. We went on a rant last week about Demo,
It's
and
it's Ward's
that
rant time.
was
It's Ward rant time. Ward,
okay.
Mooney Ward was the worst player on the field. I don't know why though. But I tell you, he had one immaculate pass breakup. Though. It was like, oh snap! Because if he doesn't do it, then it's a touchdown. Like clearly. But he just why did he look back at the quarterback? When I look at the film and I say, why did he turn? Like what made him
Yeah.
turn? Did he feel he thought that his line was going to sack the quarterback or what? And so that right there, I think got into his head. And then after that, he just didn't have the greatest game. Now they started lining up uh um DK Metcalf all over. So he was beating a lot of people off the slant. So even Demo got beat off the slant. Like people were getting beat, but that main one was getting beat for that 50-yard bomb, bro. That was crazy.
It would like I don't think people understand the hardest position to play in the NFL is the cornerback position. It's
Okay.
the number one. It's the hardest. And certain defenses, it's even harder to play corner than other ones. The 49ers put as much stress on their corners as possible. Why? Because they sell out to stop the run, meaning they leave their corners on an island by themselves with no safety over the top help more than most teams. That's what cover 3, that's what cover 1, that's what quarters is all about. You don't get help behind you. You just don't. You're on an island because they want to contribute an extra guy in the box to stop the run. It's what it is. Now, having said that, DK Metcalf's a beast. I don't know what else to say.
Would you
You
say
shut
that
him
DK
down.
Metcalf is a better wide receiver than CeeDee Lamb? I wanted to get your opinion on this because I think so.
They're different. I think that, bigger, faster, stronger DK. I think hands, I would go CD. Routes, I would go CD. Yards after catch, I would go CD. If I had to choose one of them to have, it's pretty close.
Yeah. I think routes. I think I
Hmm.
would go Metcalf routes. I
It
go
depends
hand
on if I had a strong armed quarterback, I would go DK. If I had Kyle Shanahan type scheme, I would go CD.
okay. All right.
So different fits. Now, DK Metcalf, he had 13 targets, he got 10 catches. Versus Charvarius Ward, 5 catches on 7 targets. Fred Warner, 1 for 1. Samuel Womack, 2 for 2. Demo, 2 for 3. Like, it wasn't just Charvarius Ward.
No, I said that. I said that.
Yeah.
But it looked like it was just the one play he got toasted and but like I said, there was one play he made this immaculate pass breakup, bro. Like it was just like,
Yeah.
nah, you're not catching this one. And you know,
It was a fade on the corner, just
it was
like the huge 50-yard touchdown.
yeah,
And so, and I want to say this too, because
no problem.
Deommodore Lenoir, that dude was a dog, man.
Yeah, he better
Not
had
only
he's
the
getting burnt
interception, which was
game
awesome,
before. hmm
he was everywhere, man. He was absolutely everywhere. You just look at him, he was the third highest rated player of all the starters. He was second only behind Charles Omenihu. That's one of the things that separates his defense. Who had Charles Omenihu and Deommodore Lenoir being the 2 highest graded players on our defense and being the 2 biggest impact players? Both forced a turnover.
I'm lying.
Oh,
I'm lying.
yeah.
Man, I
I
was
was like,
just
oh,
getting on
no, no,
Demo last week, bro. Last 2 weeks,
you
Demo
were.
was getting these hands. Like
You were.
John, like I'm hot. This has got to come off me
And
now.
I know y'all warming me up. Now, here is the defensive scheme of the 49ers. It's a two-part answer. Number 1, we don't have ball hawking corners. We don't target ball hawking corners. That's not what they want. The 49ers want 0 separation. That's what they want. They want to make it as difficult for the quarterback to complete passes over and over and over again. We don't go after Trayvon Diggs would not be on the 49ers.
It's
He
not
would
this.
not.
It's not our style of defense.
Yeah, he's aggressive. He jumps underneath routes all the time. He gets toasted deep all the time. Demo's given up 1 touchdown all year.
All
That's
year.
it.
All year.
All year. And it I'm curious. I want to look at this by team as I'm pulling this up.
I mean,
Now,
I'm
this
curious to know how many touchdowns Mooney has given up. Maybe 2?
no, it's a little bit. It's a little bit. Here,
It
I
can't
got
be
it right
more
here.
than 5, right?
I think that's about where it is. It's a lot more than Charvarius Ward's given up 4,
Yeah,
Hufunga 6,
yeah.
Jimmy Ward 4, Womack 2, Fred Warner 2, Demo 1, Greenlaw 1, Burks 1, Odom 1. That's it.
Demo quarterback 1, bro. That's what it is. Lock. Wait a minute.
Eh,
If Demo's playing this good, may this be the end of Emmanuel Mosley?
No, 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 no. Because you can get Mosley back on cheap, just like what you've been doing
I
with
I know. I'm just saying.
Jason Verrett.
I'm just saying. I
Now
think
you
we
jump over to Trayvon Diggs. He's given up 5 touchdowns this year. Trayvon Diggs has.
yeah.
So more than either of our corners.
So who's the best cornerback in the game now?
Of all these guys, I'd still take Charvarius Ward.
Yeah, I'm just
I'd
saying,
take he's the
like,
most
look,
consistent. Again, back to this idea of the defensive construct. Every single defense has weaknesses or vulnerabilities.
correct.
You look at that DK Metcalf touchdown, there was no linebacker or safety on that side of the field. It was 101 press coverage and no pass rush. No pass rush. You're asking a guy to do a lot, and he has answered the call so many times. But to beat this 49ers team, you got to score more than 7 points. You got to keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean, look, when you look at this game, it's gonna be a totally different game plan that Dallas is gonna have to prepare for. Number one, 49ers don't throw the ball that much. Like, look, I watched Tom Brady drop back, what, 66 times, something like that. I
Mhm.
mean, it's just, but he's been doing it all year. People keep saying like Tom Brady looks old, Tom Brady looks slow. All that could be true. But if you're not running the goddamn ball, I would look old and slow. Well, I mean, I'm old, but you can put a 23-year-old back there that's gonna look old and slow if all he's doing is just throw 66 times against the number 1 takeaway defense in the league, Craig. How does that make any sense, Sway?
Yeah. Look at this. Boats. I forgot about this. Dallas had Charvarius Ward on the roster as
Oh,
an
that's
undrafted free agent first, and then
oh,
traded him
this is a
for, I think,
chip.
a backup offensive lineman to the
Ooh,
Chiefs.
this
He
is
goes to the Chiefs, starts right away. We
oh,
brought him over. Man, thank you, Boats. I
he
completely
balling.
forgot
He
about
balling
this.
out. He's balling out. He was resting in the Seattle game. He's absolutely going to ball out this game.
The 49ers Rush Podcast.